Hi students, now let's go through the text in detail. Defensive means protecting carefully. Swaying means moving slowly from side to side. Opponent means someone who opposes. Mesmerize, capture the complete attention of. Gaze means look steadily. Feint, false movement. Dart, move suddenly. Hurl, to throw with great force. Shrieking, making a high-pitched sharp sound. Glisten, shine or glow. Collide, hit by accident when moving. Bump, to hit against. Now it's time for reading. The cobra stood on the defensive, swaying slowly from side to side, trying to mesmerize the mongoose into making a false move. But the mongoose knew the power of his opponent's glassy, unwinking eyes and refused to meet them. Instead, he fixed his gaze at a point just below the cobra's hood and opened the attack. Moving forward quickly until he was just within the cobra's reach, he made a feint to one side. Immediately, the cobra struck. His great hood came down so swiftly that I thought nothing could save the mongoose. But the little fellow jumped neatly to one side and darted in as swiftly as the cobra, biting the snake on the back and darting away again out of reach. The moment the cobra struck, the crow and the myna hurled themselves at him, only to collide heavily in midair. Shrieking at each other, they returned to the cactus plant. A few drops of blood glistened on the cobra's back. The cobra struck again and missed. Again, the mongoose sprang aside, jumped in and bit. Again, the birds dived at the snake, bumped into each other instead, and returned shrieking to the safety of the cactus. Proceedings means happenings, cause, situation. Perch means resting place. Whip, move fast in a specific direction. Thud, strike with a heavy sound. Flutter, fly unsteadily. Refrain means stop oneself from doing something. Interfere, disturb the situation without necessity. It's model reading. The third round followed the same course as the first, but with one dramatic difference. The crow and the myna, still determined to take part in the proceedings, dived at the cobra, but this time they missed each other as well as their mark. The myna flew on and reached its perch, but the crow tried to pull up in mid-air and turned back. In the second that it took him to do this, the cobra whipped his head back and struck with great force, his snout thudding against the crow's body. I saw the bird flung nearly 20 feet across the garden, where, after fluttering about for a while, it lay still. The myna remained on the cactus plant, very wisely refrained from interfering again. Again its glossary. Writhe means make twisting movement of the body. Lash, moves tail quickly. Grimly means cruelly. Curing, shaking with a slight rapid motion, cautiously in a way that carefully avoid accidents. Shrill, a loud, sharp sound. Descent means an act of moving downwards. Scraps, a small piece of something. Tame, domesticate, means kept as a pet or on a farm. Now it's again model reading for you. The cobra was weakening and the mongoose, walking fearlessly up to it, raised himself on his short legs and with lightning snap had the big snake by the snout. The cobra writhed and lashed about in a frightening manner and even coiled itself about the mongoose, but all to no avail. The little fellow hung grimly on until the snake had ceased to struggle. He then smelt along its curing length and, gripping it around the hood, dragged it into the bushes. The myna dropped cautiously to the ground, hopped about, peered into the bushes from a safe distance, and then, with a shrill cry of congratulation, flew away. When he had also made a cautious descent from the tree and returned to the house, I told grandfather to the fight I had seen. He was pleased that the mongoose had won. He had encouraged it to live in the garden to keep away the snakes and fed it regularly with scraps from the kitchen. He had never tried taming it because wild mongoose was more useful than a domesticated one. Students, read your textbook thoroughly. Hope you understood well. If you have any doubts, ask through your WhatsApp group. Thank you. See you again.